mic things worked out before I got up here. Appreciate that. So since we've been together in February of 2013 for our 25th anniversary celebration, we've done a few things in the office and at the foundation. The first thing that we did that day was to announce the 5 and 5 Community Impact Challenge to raise $5 million over 5 years in community funds. And we completed that challenge in 2017. When we started in early 2017, we were $1 million away from the $5 million goal. And two extremely generous gentlemen stepped forward and offered a challenge to the community. They would each donate $250,000 if the community would match it with 5, and we would be finished. Zach Wright could not be here tonight, but I'm excited to say that Dr. Joel Edwards and his wife Beth are here. Sorry, you just put food in your mouth. Completion of the challenge was one of the most impactful things that we did to be able to work in this community. And I would like you to join me in thanking Dr. Edwards. We started Healthy Davy discussions in partnership with the Mebane Charitable Foundation in December of 14. And the wellness part of Healthy Davy had us walking 1 billion steps in 100 days, if you'll think back, which we also accomplished. We had balanced plate, we did jumping jacks. The education arm of Healthy Davy led to the Healthy Davy preschool that had tremendous success preparing 4-year-olds for kindergarten. And the children who were involved in that preschool actually were 100% kindergarten ready in all the categories that they tested when they left. The poverty groups discussion really focused on homelessness and ultimately led to the formation of Family Promise of Davie County. The initiative taught us that important work can be done and great things accomplished when we work together. In 2016, the foundation purchased the former bike shop in downtown Knoxville. We explored ideas for the best ways to use it and ultimately formed Cognition of Davie County, a children's museum and makerspace, which many of you were in when it was just walls. you saw it come to pass. In 2018, we changed course for Sounds of Summer, and we visited New Orleans and had Sounds of Summer in the Big Easy. In 2019, we visited Nashville, Tennessee for Sounds of Summer in Music City. Also in 2019, conversations with community leaders about creating a college promise program for Davie started. After 9 months of planning, Ignite Davie College Promise was announced at a Davie High football game. That fall, we also thanked our teachers and assistants with a surprise cash gift. We walked into every single classroom in Davie County schools with an envelope in our hand with the teacher's name and the assistant's name on it, and thanked them for what they do for our children. And I will tell you that I've never seen so many tears and hugs that came out of that day, but they understood that they were being recognized and valued, and we were proud to have done that. In 2020, the world changed. The foundation was able to quickly pivot and create the Davie County COVID-19 Response Fund. Because we had completed the 5 and 5, we could take $50,000 and put that in the COVID-19 fund. Mebane matched us, and the community also gave. So we were able to help the nonprofit organizations who were helping those that were on the front lines. And I'm really proud that we were able to do that so quickly. In December of 21, we celebrated again the Davie County school folks because they went back to school with a new set of rules and challenges in a new world. So we gave a $50 bill to every Davie County school staff. It was not until 2022, when life began to return to normal, that we could visit Hawaii for our last Sounds of Summer. And I have to tell you all that we had all those debates about having all those people together, and we decided to do it. That was on Saturday, and on Tuesday I had COVID. So not the outcome I had expected, but there's on. Throughout the 10 years, we continue to teach high school students about philanthropy while helping them develop leadership skills through the Surfboard Youth Grant Makers. And I hope you will take time before you leave tonight to meet these 4 young people that are sitting over there at the table, to my right, your left. Brooklyn Lakey, you can stand up so they can see who you are. Elliot Newsom, Silas Marion, and Sean Lane are here tonight. They are terrific examples of future leaders, and if you want to feel good about we also you can sit. We also supported women in philanthropy through Pearls of Empowerment, and even had to Zoom with them, which was our own challenge, right, Gladys Scott? We're dedicated to our Davie community, and we're nimble when action is needed to address a community need. Of course, all that's easier if you have some money to work with. Remember that impactful thing I told you, that raising $5 million in community funds truly was one of the most important things we accomplished in the last 10 years? So I want to show you the numbers. This is since 1988, 35 years ago, when the foundation was formed. We have received gifts of $30 million in those 35 years. We have awarded $2.8 million in scholarships, and grants of all types total about $11.6 million. Our community grants, as you can see there, prior to the 5 in 5, were much smaller, less than $600,000. But after 5 in 5, now we have awarded $3.3 million in community fund grants. What a huge difference that made. We still have 339 funds under management and have assets of $23 million. So that shows you how foundations work. We take in money, we give lots away, but we earn and are able to continue to grow our endowment at the same time. I think it demonstrates why Davie County was listed as number 10 in the most generous counties of the 100 in North Carolina in 2019. I thought that was shocking, and I'm so proud of it. But you know, Davie Community Foundation is about a lot more than just our numbers. We're more about the impact we're having on the people and the organizations that are within this community. So I thought you'd like to meet a couple of examples of that. I told you earlier that Family Promise grew out of the Healthy Davie Initiative. But what I didn't tell you was the Family Promise has received all levels of support from the foundation in our grant making. Even the surfboard several years ago paid for the sheets for the cots that the children would sleep on when they traveled from church to church. So in total, the foundation has invested about $160,000 in Family Promise to date. They started an endowment of their own with the hopes that one day it will provide operating support for their organization. We have also invested in the leader of Family Promise. Lisa Foster Reynolds, who is the executive director, was a 4-year recipient of a White Martin Scholarship from 2010 to 2013. So we're thankful that Lisa decided to return to Davie County to work, and I asked her to say a few words to you all. Lisa?